gang shit, nigga.
We good?
Yes.
You just burped into the mic and said we good.
I said we're good, bro. We good. I can edit this out. I just need 5 seconds of silence so I can do noise cancellation too if there's any background noise.
All right, whatever. Fuck it.
You don't. I know you don't edit, so it's okay.
I can care less, bro.
He can care less, like he can care less about Kanye, bro. He
Nigga
can
bought
care less.
$100 mic talk about can care less. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Like he spent 15 minutes cataloging his top 10 Kanye
I just spent
songs.
40 on the mic. I didn't spend 100.
All right, man.
You spent 40 on that mic? Oh, because you had
Bro,
to
are
get
we
started.
gonna start? Or we gonna talk bullshit?
That's how most podcasts start,
BS,
bro.
Oh my god, nigga.
That's your fault.
Oh my god.
You never. How many podcasts you listen? They always start talking bullshit till they get to the actual topic, nigga.
Josh. Okay. Bro.
Why you smiling at me? Why you looking at me, bro? Calm down.
You make me happy.
I'll make you
Whoa.
happy. You want to go hold hands in the moonlight?
Nah, come on, bro. Why'd you? You had a choice. You had a choice, Josh. You had a choice.
I was born into this world.
Josh, I thought you wanted to introduce us.
All right, it's your boy RTJ.
We still let him do intro. No.
I always do intros, boy.
As always.
I did intros for the men's basketball game at campus, bro. You saw my outfit.
Okay, you got a couple
With a
credentials.
clip on time.
I didn't have a clip on tie on dickhead. I have a clip on tie, nigga.
That's bad, bro. That's
I'm
terrible.
sorry. Damn, that's a bad drum.
It had to be you.
Hey, bro, listen, I can't tie a tie, so I do what I do out here.
Nigga, there's a thing called YouTube.
Hey, bro.
Go.
Don't. You're about to transition. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever you're thinking, don't do it.
I had to stop. I had to stop. Yo, he worried about my mental health. I like Trip. Trip about a real one, bro.
All right, go. All right.
All right, y'all. It's your boy RTJ, the one and only JC, the one and only anime fiend, the resident alien, the One Piece king, all that other shit that I always be saying.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead, say.
Savage Sam, Up Top of Harmony. Let's get it.
Up top. Already beautiful. Yeah, it was Trey, and I still stand by Jujutsu Kaisen is better than Demon Slayer.
That's a hot take.
I
Yeah,
don't think that's that hot.
we'll make that next week topic.
Hey, it's your boy Mo, the best Smash player in this group.
Stop.
Oh, I don't want to go through this right now.
Stop it.
until-
You have
until-
bad nights too.
Until
Stop.
further notice, you know.
Stop.
Bro,
Hey, is
until
it
further
a bad
notice,
night? I'm
yes.
too stocking you. Every
I'm
game.
supposed to talk to you too, nigga.
Yeah,
And
but
I'll
when I'm
two-stock
using
you,
niggas
too.
that I don't be using, you know.
Oh, he always pull out the excuse, bro. Always pull out the excuse.
Josh, I leave me you shut off the switch. Don't do this.
Yeah, that was bad.
Don't do this, Josh.
That was bad. I'm not gonna lie. To you.
I ain't gonna. Like I said, yo, I really did Google how to beat King Cool, bro. I could not stop that nigga, bro. I use every character I fucking had in Smash. Plus DLC, I said.
After roster at me, and I say another one, another one,
Nah.
and then play Sonic 10 times in a row. Lost.
Because I feel like Sonic was getting closer and closer to my other
Yeah,
characters.
because at some point I just started feeling bad. I was like, let me get some hits.
Damn.
I was like, let me get some hits in.
Yo, fuck
And
out
then,
here.
and then I started catching on to your speed, and I was like, oh, I got it.
No, and I was this is why I really quit, bro. And I was not playing Smash for a while. When I got eliminated by fucking recovery, that fucking helicopter took me to the
I
heavens.
recovered that nigga with me, and I just kept going up.
I was like, ain't no fucking. I swear to God.
And that nigga was on like 20%.
So
I was-
it's like Pichu 2.0.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
that shit-
This might have been worse because it just kept happening over so long.
No, that nigga was. What percentage was he at?
He was at 10%, bro.
Pichu, he was.
But that was like that was on that one map
Oh,
though.
that shit took you out.
Because if it's on that one map, yo, Pichu take you out automatically. Well, bro, King Crow fucking attack. I got armor on everything, bro. I can't hit this nigga.
You can't.
But he's got weaknesses. You just
Yeah, I googled it. I know what they are now.
You still lose.
Anyway,
he gonna know the weakness and not know how to do anything about it. That's
Yo, I ain't gonna
crazy.
care. If I lose against King Crow again, I'm trading in my switches, bro.
Well, hey, bro, we could play tonight.
I ain't play tonight, bro.
Hey, if I beat you again, just give me your switch.
I'm not playing tonight.
give me your ring. Give me your ring.
Give me your ring.
Give me your ring.
I'm not playing tonight. I'm on my mental health break. I'm on my Ben Simmons, bro.
Stop. I hate you. Anyway, we got a special topic
Benson is
for y'all
live.
today. You know,
My bad.
a special topic.
Can you hear me on the drum?
I'm pretty sure we can.
You want to test it again?
No, we're not going to test it because we're literally already in an episode.
Let me just move a little closer now.
I'm pretty sure you sound good, but you want to move closer? Go ahead.
Please.
We got a special topic in
What's the topic?
Demon Slayer season 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's how Trayvon be saying yes, sir.
Better,
Yes, sir.
better late than never, you know?
Yes,
this episode might take
sir.
a little while to get out. But better late than never. But this season, bro, we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, sir.
And especially toward the standards of anime in the future.
Yep.
Who want to start us off? You know what? I'll start it off.
Yeah, start it off. Kick
So,
it off,
you know,
bro.
If you've seen Demon Slayer, season 2 was broken up into 2 parts. We're not going to really talk about the first part because that was in the fucking movie. But I will say, I did appreciate episode 1.
The Rengoku perspective.
Yeah, like the very before he got on the train and stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice, even though I knew that was a dead man.
I knew that was messed up.
It's you know, it did
I'm
something.
like,
It
when
did
you,
something to my
everybody
soul.
and their mama saw the movie.
It did something.
So we all
it did
knew this
something
nigga
to
was
my
going to
soul.
die. And it was mad spoilers on Twitter,
Yeah,
so.
it did something to my soul. So I was like, you know, I was happy they at least put a little someone else in there for. So we're gonna skip all that movie shit. Whatever. Boom. Entertainment District arc. We meet one of the flashiest niggas, the most drippiest, godliest,
Yeah, he
drippy
drippy.
niggas.
He is drippy, I'm not gonna lie.
Uzi with the Toolie. What's his name? Uzui?
Uzai.
Yeah.
Tengen Uzai.
This episode he will be referred to as Uzi with the Toolie.
Yes, he
So,
is Uzi with the
just
Toolie.
get used to it, fellas.
True.
And ladies. Just get used to it.
And that nigga down bad by the end of the season.
Hey, Joe, don't matter.
I'm not gonna lie.
He came up notorious.
Yeah, that-
like Minato a little
He-
kid.
But that man got
Hey, yo,
3
Minato,
wives, bro.
Minato dead. This nigga
That
still alive.
man got one, not 2,
But 3.
but 3.
Thick.
Beautiful.
Thick.
Not thick.
Voluptuous.
Thick.
Not thick.
Woman.
Thick.
Not thick.
Yeah, they thick,
They
bro.
not-
They not thick.
Healthy.
He not thick.
Healthy.
They thick,
They
bro.
not
Healthy
thick.
woman.
They
Yeah, I
thick.
don't think you know what thick means.
They are, but they nice.
Yeah.
Hey, man, they were Kanochi. So I mean, they would ride or die for their nigga, you know?
Peak efficiency, bro.
You said guy was peakly, he was efficient when he made them?
Stop.
That's
He
crazy.
was envisioning something, bro.
Here's a curious question. Are they technically running a train on him?
I don't think they do it at the same time.
That's not how it
I
works.
don't know. That's what I'm gonna leave that in Arthur's head, bro. That's not my
I don't think
business.
they have that at the same time.
You don't think so?
Yeah, but I feel like they probably take turns.
Are we talking about imaginary?
Anyway,
I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to go there. I was trying to skip it,
so
but
episode 1 of Entertainment District arc, we get introduced to that boy, and that nigga like what 6'5". Nigga should be a shooting guard for the Miami Heat, but he decided to
kill demons.
destroy demons, demon destroyer. You know, he decided to do that instead.
How
But
about the side? He was brought up that way.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Oh,
But
they didn't really explain
he
how
still-
he got into it.
he still chose to.
Oh, he was a shinobi.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how we got into
But
it.
he still chose to be a demon slayer.
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Yeah, this nigga just like disagree for nothing. Like,
I told you he just
it
likes
was
to
a
disagree,
slight
bro.
detail off, so that's I had to correct
that
you.
wasn't really that slight.
Oh, you don't want to be corrected?
Keep correcting me.
All right, yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna mute this nigga mic. Anyway. Anyway, we get introduced to one of the realest niggas so far.
Yeah,
Josh,
nah, he's so far realist.
realest nigga out there. And I'm just leaving it at that. Now, episode 2 to 3 to 4 to like what 5 is just like
That's build up.
That
Episode
was
1 to 4 is all built up.
That was a snooze fest.
that's just them being transformed into women to be a part of the
undercover.
undercover shit or whatever. So it is what it is. It's all like build up and
They
like
had hit the sexy jutsu.
it is something. But
Aren't they
what's that nigga? Inosuke.
Naruto, bro.
It's funny because they gave everybody
man.
makeup except Inosuke. Because Inosuke is just a bad bitch.
Pause.
I mean,
That is a pause.
That's definitely a
I'm
pause.
just saying, Inosuke is a bad
Like
bitch.
he's got feminine features, but
He a
that's a
bad
dude
bitch.
at the end of the
He-
day.
He the only one that ain't had makeup on.
Hey, bro, listen.
At least I think.
I
could be
don't
wrong.
judge.
he
bro.
he got his makeup got taken off because he.
Gotcha. So then
No,
it's
I don't
all,
like
it's
that,
all
like,
that
these
it's all that
details.
stuff, and then we have the confrontation with like Zenitsu and the
Demon.
Daki.
Daki. Yes, Daki. Thank you.
And Zenitsu's like, "Don't you dare hurt no woman," and she's like, "Nick, the fuck you think you are?"
Yeah,
Yeah, she started pulling off the girl's
Yeah,
hair.
yeah. And Pimp slapped that nigga, but Zenitsu wasn't even hurt.
No, she said, pussy.
Yeah,
She was like, "Hold on, this nigga kind of strong." He was like,
That's Daki is upper sick as
Daki
well.
was like, "She kind of strong. Hold on now."
Yep. And that's when that nigga Tengen pulled up. Sliced it.
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
Oh, not yet. I'm
whoa,
jumping
whoa,
ahead.
you
All right, my
skipped-
fault. My
yeah.
fault.
Yeah, skip 4
It was way
episodes.
earlier.
Nah, this episode ain't that episode 5.
No, because remember Tengen fought some of the ropes first.
Oh yes, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
so they had to fight. So essentially, Zenitsu got taken captive because Daki was like, "This she who could be a he is really strong, so I'm gonna just take him. 'Cause he might be connected to a potential Hashira that might come, and I can kill Hashira for my boy Muzan."
Yeah.
So boom, that happened, and then Nosuke also was like, "Hold on, something smells fishy." And Nosuke's start doing his exploring and stuff, and he was like, "Hold on now, something really smell suspicious here." Whole time Tanjiro was just like being wholesome and just like trying to make everybody's lives easier and stuff.
Yeah, but Zenitsu's still the realest.
Like-
not Zenitsu. No, not Zenitsu.
And Yosuke?
Inosuke, yeah.
Nope.
That's still my favorite character.
Really?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just want violence. That's why.
He's C tier,
What are you talking
bro.
about?
He's C tier, bro. Okay. Anyway,
Did you just call him C tier?
he bottom tier.
He definitely been in Todoroki. Never mind.
Okay. I don't care about My Hero no more. Anything they say about My Hero, it is
Yo,
what
come
it is.
on. Like, see, yo, I can't believe, like, yo, niggas, I've been seeing this all on Twitter. Niggas got to get over one bad season, bro.
Bro, stop.
Every anime has had one bad season
Bro,
at least
stop,
once.
stop.
Bro,
no.
Mid Hero was never all that.
Anyway, we're not arguing about My Hero. I refuse to make this a My Hero
fault.
episode. So anyway, we start to get to the juicy part. So Tanjiro starts to encounter Daki
Yep.
because he like smells her
Yep.
at some point. And then that battle kind of starts to happen. And then we also have the stuff happening underground.
Yep. With the
with,
ropes.
Yeah, and Nosuke and stuff. And he did his thing. He did his
Nah,
thing.
yo, and this is man. This season mainly for like Tanjiro and Tengen.
Yeah, and then it's
And
like,
like everybody did their thing though, respectively.
and it's like at that point that's where everything like starts to like unfoil.
Mhm.
Before our eyes.
Do you want to transition into the fight between Daki and Tanjiro, like that first round?
Sure, yeah, we can talk about that real quick.
So Daki and Tanjiro make it topside to the city.
Tanjiro's getting his ass.
Yeah,
He's getting cooked.
he was getting cooked. He was getting cooked. Daki was showing off that upper six power. She just went on a rampage, just she sliced and diced niggas like her ropes were like butter, like was like a knife, and everybody else was just butter, bro. She was cutting through niggas, bro.
That was a problem because it was like some of them they could get hard and they can get soft. Pause.
Yeah.
But like that was the problem. That's why you couldn't cut through them.
Yeah.
So Tanjiro starts stressing. Then what happened? Like Tanjiro started he started having a moment where he started seeing his parents or something.
Yeah. So hold on. Before that, because at some point she wasn't even fighting at her like full.
Yeah,
strength.
she wasn't fighting it. They never
the
do,
ropes
but
or whatever. But when they were fighting underground, they were like unlocking everybody from like the ropes or whatever. Yeah. And then you start hearing that thumping. And they was like, "What the fuck that noise?" They was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
Hey.
Then they go.
They was like, "What the fuck is that noise?" And that was like after Zenitsu did his move. They was like,
yeah,
they're like, "Well, we heard his move, but what's this other move that we hear just happening?" And then that nigga, the demon
he busted out something. He busted out another
the
move.
demon
too,
destroyer came through. So let me show you how it's done.
that Hashira.
Slice.
Got rid of them belts real quick.
Slice and dice.
Yo, his swords were kind of cool though.
Slice and dice.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably has the coolest character design, at least right now.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably.
Of all the animes I've seen, he got one of the coolest weapons. I never seen a dual bladed chained weapon together. That was actually pretty interesting.
That nigga is cool. That was a cool nigga.
He's swinging them shits around like they nunchucks, bro.
Easily. And then as that's happening, there's a whole Tanjiro and Daki.
So Tanjiro getting his ass kicked, and I guess he have a moment where he saw his parents and his siblings. And then he starts bringing out the fire breathing again. And next thing you know, this motherfucker go fucking a super saiyan, I guess.
And that nigga was moving.
That nigga was moving. He went crazy, slicing and dicing the rope. Yeah. I don't know I forgot what scene. I think it was an episode, maybe 9, I believe it was, where he just started going crazy. Like he pinned the ropes on the sword.
It wasn't 9.
It wasn't 9.
It was early.
I think it did start cooking.
It must have been 7 or 6.
It was 6 or 7, yeah.
Okay, he pinned the ropes onto his sword on the roof,
lit.
And then popped off, started swinging and dashing.
She was like, no matter what you do, I'm gonna better get my ropes back because you can't keep them like stretched out.
Yeah,
he was like, oh bet. Say less.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, she said, what just happened? Like, what the fuck just happened?
Nah,
Then that nigga called an asthma attack.
Yo,
hold
Sam,
on.
Sam,
Before that, we're not gonna ignore the fact that Tandro gave that bitch flashbacks.
Oh yeah, she
So-
gave her
Yeah.
Another nigga's PTSD. That's how you know that shit was crazy because
Yes.
she was experiencing another nigga's pain.
yes,
I
bro.
said, ain't no way that's happening right now.
And that's why I bought a camera too. We're gonna hopefully one day do reaction videos and upload it. But yo, Sam reaction to that shit,
Oh,
bro.
you're talking about Nezuko kick.
Nah, before that, when he had the asthma attack, and you just started like, yo, it was like, what the fuck?
Oh, we did watch the episode together.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when Nezuko. I was like, "Die."
Yes. Then I'm gonna go into Nezuko came out of nowhere
Dog.
and kicked the shit nut.
I got hype.
All I'm gonna say is that get that man Tandro an inhaler. Like,
Yeah, he needed an inhaler. That man needed an inhaler.
He would be the best Demon Slayer out there.
But yo, Nezuko came out of nowhere, and I'm telling y'all, kicked the fucking head off of Daki.
Yeah, Demon,
to the point,
Demon
bro.
Nezuko.
Huh?
Demon Nezuko.
Yeah. This wasn't super demon Nezuko. This was like regular.
Yeah, but I'm saying like she was getting demonish.
Yeah, she was giving demonish. Okay, yeah.
She was on Demon Time.
Demon time.
Yeah, so she kicked the shit out of Daki. Daki turned into fucking. I can't even make an analogy for that shit. She just started going, bouncing off the roof into wires and crashing in. She's like, what the fuck is happening?
But then Daki got serious and cut Nezuko up.
Yeah, she Daki cut the.
Yeah, but Nezuko was like, oh, this ain't shit.
Then she leveled up again.
Nezuko ate
Well,
that.
she said-
Nezuko got right on said, nah.
Nezuko ate that shit up.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
she turned into Demon Nezuko.
No hand. Remember, this is all feet work.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
All
yeah.
feet work, bro.
She played soccer.
but this is
Soccer
Rock Lee,
legend.
bro.
Soccer legend.
this is the first scary part about Demon Slayer because her Nezuko's power scaling is kind of unlimited.
It's in the mid.
No, and unlimited.
Unlimited.
Oh, well.
She can do the amount of things that she did in that one fight. I'm like, whoa, this is a lot. And she seemed a little bit OP,
Well, you also got to see that she is a demon, like the rest.
of course.
Secondly, she is different from the other demons, so where most of them have to constantly consume blood.
Because she got her stuff directly from Muzan.
Exactly.
I'm assuming.
So she might be categorized. I want to say upper moon, but she might be upper moon ish because she did get the blood. She did turn into a demon directly from Muzan, while there are others.
But doesn't Muzan have to turn people into demons?
Yeah, but
Yes.
it doesn't have to be the only one.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
we
yeah.
saw
Exactly, because obviously you know about upper
Yeah, the
2
ones-
and all of them.
yeah.
But out those that got direct blood from Muzan ended up becoming powerful people. Others kind of got it from the demons because they share Muzan's blood, so they can turn people as well. Like, they do I.
But then also I think it's because, like, think about that she's been asleep all this time.
Yeah.
it's all
That's
the
why she can go in
energy
spurts
stored.
and, like, going crazy. Because she's been asleep probably
Since
since...
the movie. Shit, after the movie.
No, even before the movie. She-
Nah, after the movie, because when after Akaza killed Rengoku, she went back to sleep, bro. And they
She
did like
wake up
a
during the movie?
yeah. She was wake up during the movie. She didn't do much, but she was awake during the movie.
She was also up during the season, but I think that episode was filler, so we're not going
Oh yeah,
I
like
mean,
that
she
first.
really hasn't been seriously up and actually doing something since
the movie.
Ryu fight.
The movie.
What did she do in the movie again?
She fought the tendrils and shit like that.
She held the tendrils back from killing.
But she I guess what you're saying, like she wasn't doing heavy shit since the spider fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything heavy. But then, okay, she did something in the movie, okay. But, like, what was it? I forgot how long it was since the movie to then.
Like a 3-week span, 2
Yeah,
weeks
but
span.
I mean, it probably wasn't that long.
Because remember, Tanjiro them had to heal because they got fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got so it might be a month maybe. Them
Like,
niggas
yeah,
take
like a good minute.
I mean, they trained. They say they trained for a bit, so
it might be a
couple
couple.
months.
Yeah, I'll say a couple months because them
Either-
niggas, them niggas are human. Them niggas take a minute to heal.
yeah.
Yeah. Either way, her power scaling it can get a little funky once we get to the end. But obviously, y'all would know because y'all read the manga, Josh and Sam. But like, it's looking a little crazy to me right now.
But I
For
think
now.
that sleep does help because like she doesn't have to
Consume blood.
Rely on human
Yeah,
blood.
but then I think the thing is like that cooldown time is long.
Yeah.
At least got to be like a good couple weeks.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And also, she still had that sleep from like when Tanjiro was first training.
Right.
Because it was what, 2 years.
She just be sleeping, bro. That's it.
She be hibernating.
She'd
bro.
be tired.
She be
So
vibing.
she really don't need to like. Yeah, so she don't really need to go Like that was her first time because she kind of went all out against Ryu, but then
Mhm.
towards the end she was running away from the butterfly girl. Like like she could have probably gone.
Oh no, she ran away from the butterfly girl because she didn't want to fight her. Remember, she's programmed not to fight humans.
Yeah.
But in this time, I think like all that like sleep kind of like came out. And
That was the first time she probably truly became the demon when she saw all the blood and massive. Like, oh, this shit coming too much. This is like bloodlust at that point.
And she saw that Tanjiro actually could. Well, Tanjiro almost died against Ryu. But I guess that was like the first time, like, nah.
Tanjiro almost dying like all the time.
That's the name of one protagonist that don't always die.
That Tanjiro be in the trenches, my boy. I don't know what you want me to tell
That
you.
nigga should have been dead, Luki, bro. That
Right.
nigga had. That nigga had a Sharingan, blood from his eyes. That nigga was freaking going through it. That nigga had a chopped shoulder.
Bro, Heike.
Heart about to pop out his chest.
Yeah.
Heike, he was Kakashi in the War Arc, bro.
That's a fact.
That man had no chakra left.
That's a fact.
And kept saying it, but still was doing stuff.
That's
Crazy.
a fact. And the crazy part is, that nigga at the end really shouldn't have still been moving. You wanna know why? The nigga had a knife through the bottom of his throat.
Yeah, that's
Of his
true.
mouth.
Oh shit,
That
y'all.
nigga should be leaking. I'm sorry. The nigga is partially has a hole in his tongue.
Them is.
Yeah. I was like, ain't no way. This nigga should be talking with a list.
Broken fingers. That nigga was got.
Bro.
By the end of that shit, all them niggas was wrecked, bro.
That
Yeah.
nigga's fingers were still broken, running around. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, ain't no way. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Put them shits back in place.
He said, "Ain't no time for that." But all right, so Nezuko
Anyway.
go full demon,
Yeah.
take on Daki.
Start cooking.
I mean, started cooking. I'm like, she was stomping on her ass, bro.
And then we got to, when Daki was beheaded.
Oh,
basically.
when Tengen with the Uzi with the Toolie came,
Yeah.
but like literally just pulled up, sliced her head off,
Clean.
cleaned, and she was shook. She said, "Huh?"
Yeah.
And that nigga told Tanjiro, "Look, get your little sister and get out of here, bro. I'll take care of this."
And then the real nigga came out.
The real, yes, the real upper six. So for the fans listening, upper six.
Did you mention when Uzi cut off Daki's head?
Yeah, Trayvon just mentioned that.
wasn't facing her the whole time.
Oh, I didn't mention
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was mad. Yo, Uzi's mad disrespectful.
He was like, nah, man.
Uzi mad
You're not who I'm
disrespectful.
here for. You're not who I'm here for.
Because he's like, yo, that shit too easy, bro. That's how mad disrespectful he is. But what happened next? Yes, real, like Sam said, real upper six pulls up. What was it? Probably episode 8. He pulls up next. All right, so for the fans listening, upper six is kind of a weird demon. Going forward, all the upper moons are gonna be weird demons per se.
Yeah, I'm sure they all have their quirks about them.
Yeah, so but upper six was like a Siamese twin kind of thing. So the main body was the sister, obviously, like she was the focus, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So when shit got real for the sister and she was about to die, like when Uzi took her head off,
Uzi with the tool.
Uzi with the tool, the real the real upper six, the older brother pulled up
Yeah.
and said, wait, he said, it's gonna be okay. Took her to safety and had
her.
Uzai scared. It's like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. He straight healed her, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Like, that was.
He was like, oh, my dumb little sister can't really do anything.
Yeah, I
It's
said,
okay.
Oh,
Yo.
this is bad.
That made Uzi like, what the fuck?
I can't even go into discussion what we saw next with how Uzai and older brother, what was the older brother name?
I don't remember his name.
I don't think it really mentioned his name.
They ever mentioned his
He
name?
wasn't his name. I don't remember what his name is.
I feel like they did it, but regardless. Oh, yeah.
But when older brother,
we learned his backstory.
yeah, but we'll say that when we get to the last part.
Okay.
But when Uzai and older brother start going at it head to head, bro, them niggas was boxing and
Yeah.
But then he caught him a little bit and poisoned him.
yeah, he caught him. Yup, he got him on the shoulder. I
Which
think.
we didn't know at the time, but he caught him with like the head. It was like legit when it's like headband.
Yeah.
He nicked him.
Yeah.
That was the very first year.
Oh, okay, that was the first next. All right, thank
Honestly, if that headband wasn't there, it might be even worse for him.
you. Whew. But yo, credit to Uzai. He said, "Yo, nah, I'm good. I'm a Hashira."
But his senses were like alert because when the brother was coming out of the body,
Yeah.
he was like, hold on.
Something
He-
right about this.
He had to move. He moved quickly.
Nah, but yeah, he was swinging them blades. They were like clashing, like that sequence. Was fucking phenomenal. I'm probably not gonna be able to pull it up, but
No, you don't have to. We don't have to watch it.
all right. But point is, that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I will say that you, at least with this demon or this set of demons, you kind of see the parallels they were showing between like those demons and then Tanjiro and his
And that's
sister.
yeah. That was I kind of figured that when
was
they
the theme.
even in the manga, like when they mentioned like they were brother or sister, I said, oh, this is so similar to them. This is them.
Mhm.
This is Tanjiro and Nezuko. They were evil.
Mhm.
It
But-
was like the paths they took, you know.
Yeah. But
It's deep shit.
Evil or just demons? That was interesting wording that you chose.
true, because when you start doing
I'll say-
more and
I'll
more
say
fucked
evil.
up shit,
I'll say evil.
it starts to get evil.
I'll say evil.
I mean, like they was doing some fucked up shit.
But my whole thing is that I don't think the demons are the evil ones here. I think it's
And no, it's definitely Muzan.
That's why I said that.
yeah.
Like,
But
I mean,
I think they still participated. But I hear you.
Of course, yeah, definitely.
You still gotta do the time, bro.
Yeah, just like you think that Aaron is evil. Right?
Aaron is acting evil right now, bro.
I never said
Hey, man.
Aaron was evil.
By the
but
time this
Aaron-
come out, the ALT probably be done.
yeah, ALT most likely probably.
Bro, it's a difference.
Stop. We're not talking about ALT. This Demon Slayer guy.
I know, but Aaron is right now evil. But
Anyway, go ahead.
so yeah, Uzai and Upper Six going at it. I mean, older brother going at it. So little sister start battling Tanjiro, Nezuko.
Don't forget, Uzi beheaded the sister again.
Oh, he did.
So she got beheaded twice. She was like, "Fuck, why are we having
Oh,
this
she
shit?"
did. I remember that.
Yeah, she did. Older sister couldn't hang with. I mean, little sister couldn't hang with Uzai.
It was levels.
to
It
the
was
point,
levels.
like your older brother said, "Yo, let me just handle this nigga.
Yeah.
You deal with them niggas."
And them niggas started scrapping.
Oh, you talking about Zenitsu and
Well, I'm talking about
Uzi and
Uzi.
Bo.
Yeah.
oh yeah, them niggas
Yeah,
are boxing, bro.
When he did that one move where he threw the sword, like
He gripped
and he
it.
gripped it with his thumb. I
That
said,
shit
nah,
was
bro.
hard, bro.
I
Yeah.
said, nah, bro. Ain't no
I
way.
had flashbacks to like Baki when like they remember when they were holding the handkerchief.
Hold on the Baki.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm thinking about him.
Yeah, I love Baki.
Well, yeah, the Baki was lit, but
No, it wasn't.
okay,
Yes, it is.
it's a solid mid-tier show.
Yeah.
It's like Fire Force. It's a solid
Black
mid-tier
Clover
show.
better anyway.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
You just said.
No, you right.
I'm gonna need you to get out.
Nah, Black
Black
Clover
Clover
is
is
Black
better.
Clover is better than Baki.
Come
Black
on now.
Clover better.
It is.
Look at you.
You haven't even
Look at
gotten
you.
into the good part of Black
Look
Clover. bro.
at you. Isolated.
Half of
Isolated.
Black
Yeah,
Clover
of
is
course
better than
I'm
Baki,
isolated.
yo.
Yeah, and I still think Jujutsu Kaisen is better than Demon Slayer.
That's your opinion.
And
I
I'm
met
also
people that
isolating
said that
that too.
already.
It's questionable.
It's not an argument. It's like it's debatable. I'm not gonna sit here and say you're wrong.
But
Like
then also we haven't seen any of Jujutsu Kaisen.
And we
exactly.
haven't seen it for the Demon Slayer either.
Well, me and him read the manga, so
That's cool. I don't care. I'll make my own
That nigga a
judgment.
demon.
but ain't nothing, dude. That's just Trayvon got always be disagree with people,
But then,
bro.
Okay.
so shut up. So anyway, everybody shut up. So anyway, the big fight starts to happen,
Who's he talking to?
and they get into it. You got it's Uzi and
Upper Six
yeah,
with
what's his name?
Tanjiro,
Gyatoro, right?
Gyatoro, yes,
And then it's Zenitsu versus
and it's Zenitsu and Yosuke take on Daki.
yeah, and then Tanjiro is helping. You know,
Like Tanjiro trying to help both sides at this point.
Tanjiro trying his best, but like Tanjiro Tanjiro was being saved at some point.
Yeah, like Tanjiro was doing his best, bro, to help Uzai and help Yosuke and Zenitsu. I'm like, yo, my nigga, you getting his ass, getting his ass
But
whooped.
he had to make a choice because you can't straddle the line with both of them. Like you need to.
At some point, he did make a choice when he tried to help out Uzai the entire way. Because, yo, Tanjiro was shook, bro. He said, I can't, this nigga is different. This is a real Upper Six.
But he knew that whatever side he chose, the other side is going to be hurting bad. And so it turns out he like his side that he was on with Inosuke and Zenitsu,
Yeah.
they overpowered the demon. But Uzi got,
my nigga was on the ground with a missing hand,
well,
bro.
yeah, that was towards like the later episodes when
That
Uzi,
nigga went crazy.
but because they were about to cut off the opposite's neck because the girl shot him with the kunai.
Oh, yeah,
And I
yeah.
said, no.
And they was about to like cut his neck off.
Until
because-
he did that tornado shit, bro.
yeah, and then he like did that shit, and then like I think when they were also on the rooftop too, when they was on the rooftop and with his girl,
Yeah,
with his girl,
she
and
had
he, like,
the jump.
yeah. So then on the rooftop, they were also about to kill him, but he turned his head around and caught Uzai's blade.
Yeah, he
Oh, yeah,
did.
yeah.
He caught
Yeah.
his blade before it could happen. He was like, "Oh, y'all think that's it? That's it?" And then he was like,
He
"Oh, bet."
brought him down.
And then Uzi was like, He was like, Tandro, do what you gotta do, my boy. He was like, move, nigga, move. It ain't looking good over here.
Yeah,
and then we had the Daki versus the trio fight.
Yeah.
And that fight was dope.
That fight was dope. Them niggas went crazy.
And Inosuke did his thing. I was happy. This nigga,
Niggas-
that nigga literally sawed that bitch's neck off.
That was kind of corny though. I'm not
It
gonna
was a
lie.
little corny. Bro, it's not a serrated.
He can't. Well, because but look at his.
She just sat there.
But
and
his
took it.
blade can't really cut though.
That shit.
Yeah.
His blade can't really cut. Remember, it's like a jagged
Right, but what
knife.
is she doing the whole time? Looking at him. Oh, you're gonna cut my neck? And then wait like 15 seconds.
You
Like,
also got to remember that the point was.
I think she was in shock because she was like,
yes. Because I was trying to get ahead of myself.
She never faced anybody that uses blades like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But she could still like.
Because her thing that she can like loosen herself though no blade can cut.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was being sawed,
She could turn her head, or turn her neck into
yeah,
her
it
the
was
rope.
essentially like the blades were like applying tension to her neck essentially.
And they kept trying to, but she overpowered them. And then Upper Six came in and really did.
Upper Six said, "No, pussy."
Oh yeah, so they took her head off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We were like, oh bet this is good.
Yeah, doing the dance.
Yo, you kept saying them niggas are down about 20 every episode.
I said yes. I said this is us. Here we go. And I was like, hold on, where Uzi at? I said Uzi.
And then Yosei got stabbed in the
I
chest.
said Uzi, where you at? And then shit went dark. Shit,
Oh yeah, because we didn't know what happened.
shit hit black.
Yeah, because Uzi was fighting over there. We're like, all right, a good timing.
bro, yeah. It was up for like 20 minutes. The last 3 minutes, just dark. Everybody dying.
Everybody got murked,
And
bro.
then he came behind him. He was like,
Uzi,
I mean,
Uzi
yo.
was on the ground with his hand on the other side, completely like 5 feet away from him. I said his hand shouldn't be that far away from his body.
Why is his hand like
I said
that?
that was natural.
Is that a magic trick? Like, what is
I said,
happening?
get up.
But then, so Upper Six stabs Inosuke, reunites the head and the body of his sister. She go ballistic and chop up the entire village.
Yeah.
Everybody down at this point.
because what's called. But then the good thing is the Inosuke can move, which I feel like is kind of capped.
It's cap,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, bro.
I think that was cap. I think he just said that shit just in the heat of the moment.
Well, it's because like I guess for me, I understand he can move his body, but like him being immune to that type of poison, which
He
which
wasn't
actually
immune,
wasn't,
though.
which I was
Like,
happy about.
he was like Uzi, like he was a resistant.
Yeah, he's slightly resistant, which I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you from the mountains.
As long as he's not immune, because mountains gonna got demons, he's not out there, taking demon poison every other week or some shit.
But
So I was like,
I think it
cool.
was like
Pause?
Okay.
The fuck?
We are freeing our people from the shackles of homosexuality.
Bro, you said
We're allowed to say gay things and not say pause.
No, he just said taking demon poison. I don't know what that means.
But like demon poison.
And we're allowed to eat hot dogs and meatballs.
Oh, Josh, please do not start
See,
the podcast.
you taking 5 steps
Josh,
forward.
I will expose you right now. Because all right, people.
Stop.
We're not going through this,
All
bro.
right, people.
We're not going through this, bro.
Eat a hot dog.
We're not going through that. We're not going through that, bro.
Glizzy gladiators.
Nigga, I was hungry, bro.
It was down
Dang,
bad.
bro.
Hey, man.
Dark
Hey.
times.
Yeah.
Dark times
So
sometimes.
But it was-
you eat hot dogs. Never mind. I was about to say, dang, that nigga ate a hot dog unprotected, bro.
It's tough. Anyway.
I had to have a bun, bro. The bun was the bun was cold and frosted.
Bro,
That
you
shit-
live right there. You can just go get one, bro.
I was on break, bro.
Bro, all right, this nigga ate a dog raw.
I went to
I went to like he ate it with no bun.
I went to the movie theaters. I was on break from my job. I was hungry, so I was like, all right, let me get a hot dog right there from the movie theaters real quick. I bought the hot dog. I came back to the shop to eat it. The bread was cold and like hard. I'm like, yo, bro, this is not good, but I'm fucking hungry. So I just poured ketchup on the dog and I ate the dog.
You put some sauce on it.
Wait, I didn't hear you threw the bread away part for it.
That man looked both ways.
Which how did you eat it? Did you bite or did you?
A bit.
Yeah, how you grip it? Like whole hand on it? Like on a touch?
No.
Like a pencil that you see?
Did you bite or did you?
held
I got
held
a
it like a
fork.
shaker.
I got a fork, bro. I got a
No, I'm
fork.
saying. So did you eat it like you? Did you pause? What did you?
I ain't like you had to like take it whole in one bite.
Yeah, did you suck it or did you chew it?
No,
I don't know if you bite it.
Oh, did you suck it?
Anyway,
Like some noodles.
Josh,
Or like,
I'm I'm not gonna slander you for how you
No,
eat your
nigga,
food.
that shit.
Nah, niggas forgot how they came out. Like we used to eat hot dogs all the time, so now all of a sudden, eating a hot dog is gay shit.
No, it ain't gay, bro. It's the way you eat the hot dog.
So you gonna throw in a whole hot dog, bro?
Nigga, it's not about eating the raw dog.
Nigga, the hot dog is cooked. It's not my fault. The bread is dry as
Getting
shit.
that shit done. That's
Nah,
crazy.
bro. I'm eating it with the bread, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not eating no dry ass bread, bro, because that makes the hot dog even nastier.
Raw.
Yeah, nah, that's
I
Like
took-
crazy.
you raw dog the dog. That's crazy.
I took my chances, all right.
That's crazy. Like
Yeah, y'all coming at my boy crazy. I feel bad.
It's just
that's crazy.
Bro, so what's the excuse for me eating a meatball sandwich, bro?
Did you eat it with the bun?
I just don't like balls in my mouth.
Yes,
You ate it with a bun?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
If you took
It's
meatballs,
a meatball sandwich. I'm not.
I'm just
you
saying,
just plop them in your mouth. That'd be crazy.
No.
Just putting meatballs in your mouth, bro. Just that's wild.
like candy.
Slurping them.
No. See, yo, you remember you said that video in the snap for that one nigga eating the what's
The
that?
popsicle?
The popsicle.
Yeah, no,
And-
I can't have popsicles no more.
exactly, because anything you put in your mouth is just suddenly gay, I guess.
No, Josh. Like you could eat the hot dog and like you niggas be eating bananas, you be like, eat it and
It's not dice, nigga. It's
It's not nice, bro.
Just saying, bro.
And you jerking your hand around like this.
Whoa.
Nigga, pause. Nigga, you ain't a pause.
I ain't on a fork, bro.
You ain't on a fork. You took it apart. Bro,
I cut it.
You like them boys that eat pizza with a fork and knife.
I don't do that shit, bro. I ain't never done that shit, bro.
All right. Anyway, I'm tired of this glizzy talk.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
We start calling them glizzies anyway. When did we start calling them that?
I think there was a rapper named Lizzie or something like that.
anyways, regardless, the battle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Daki and Jotaro, they were pushing Pete, bro.
Oh yeah, they were, and the fact that they can also link eyes on like some like pain type shit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
glad.
like,
I'm surprised you Pete.
I was like, bro. I said that's different. I was like, that's
They made it
definitely
stronger.
different. Huh?
It made it stronger too.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it for sure. I was like, that's fucking different. But you think it made it physically stronger?
Yeah.
Nah, it made them. They didn't make them physically strong. It just made them more sync.
No, it made it stronger.
No, it made it.
Nah,
I think it just made
I think
them
it
in
was
sync,
sync.
bro.
it was sync because he was throwing attacks over to her, so it
Like
helped
it
her out.
just made them in sync. Same thing as like the Renegon from Naruto. It just makes you in sync. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I kind of assumed there or whatever. But yeah, no, that where would we stop at? Because
we stopped at everybody is down bad, and we
Oh,
were-
everybody got murked.
with Uzi with the arm off, and then
Yeah.
Zenitsu. Well, okay, we didn't see what happened to Zenitsu.
He got
yet,
crushed, bro.
But the next episode, he was like
That nigga was pinned under the
He
building.
was under the building, but I'm like, he's alive.
Nigga
said-
look like an AOT character.
I said we know Zenitsu's alive. That's all I said.
My nigga was. I felt bad. My nigga was
was.
struggling again. He said he was just struggling, bro.
That man was over there. He was just
But
trying to live.
The thing about Demon Slayer is like we knew nobody was dead. Well, we knew at the very least Inosuke wasn't dead.
I thought he was there. I'm not.
Yeah, Uzai, I'm like maybe.
Because I was
After
like,
they killed
because
over
I was
Rengoku, you don't know what to believe.
I was like, I don't hear anything about Inosuke personally, like in terms of like manga wise. Don't
True.
say anything, Josh.
I mostly hear Zenitsu too.
Yeah, so that's why I was like,
Yeah.
like this could be it. I was like, that nigga should be like done.
Yeah.
So I had no clue.
Nah, yeah.
But then the next episode, we get the whole Gyutaro walking up on Tanjiro, telling him he a bitch
He is
because he can't protect his sister.
Yeah, nah.
And he was like that couldn't be me. But you a
that
bitch.
couldn't be me though. Yo, he broke
That
his
nigga
finger like
broke
real
two of
quick.
his
Said.
fingers,
I thought he was gonna let him be.
and then kick that nigga to the fire.
yeah.
I said, wow, they really about to
Yo.
they go out like this. I said, this is it. I said, wow, there's no more.
Some kind of hard though.
He did.
Man about to go out like this.
But that boy Tanjiro had a plan, you know.
Yeah, he
had a
started
plan.
throwing rocks and
He
shit.
he threw the stuff that it was like the perfume stuff.
Yeah.
It had a certain smell, so it can mask the smell of the poison kunai. Yeah. And then he headbutted, the famous headbutt, the protagonist headbutt. The protagonist headbutt. You think his forehead strong because it has that mark on there? You think that mark?
We can't answer that.
Is that with the headbutts Muzan at the end? Stop.
No, that was a funny look. Cause Josh, all right, for context, Josh just looked at Sam because they both read the manga, But it was good enough to where I can't tell if he was like serious or not.
Stop.
No.
Please stop. Okay. Anyway, I don't want to know. I don't. Please don't tell me. You see,
You might as well just read the manga.
Shut
Well, you
up.
be asking us
Shut up,
shit.
nigga. Damn.
I just said you should. I didn't say
Whatever.
you.
Anyway. That nigga head strong. Pause. Okay. Pause.
That was that's a pause, bro.
His forehead is mighty sturdy. Anyway, so
That's not better.
So he headbutt that nigga. And
His head game strong, bro.
All right, stop. I already said it. And he hit him. He was pulling out the what's it called? The Hinokami.
The Hiyokami, yeah.
He
the
was
fire
pulling
style.
that thing out. Had that shit on his neck.
Oh yeah, he started putting pressure on that neck, bro. Pause.
He was applying pee. He was applying pee on that motherfucker
sir.
like that. And then the whole time, Doc, like,
And then out of
Doc
nowhere,
was like fucking sitting there. You know, the real niggas start coming out. Zenetsu.
my nigga said,
That nigga said, "It's my time to shine."
he said, God.
That nigga said, "Pikachu."
I hate you so much.
That's crazy.
Nigga said,
We can talk about Uzi versus the bull again.
oh my god, them niggas were moving.
Yes,
That
that
better
shit.
with one arm.
That nigga was fighting. Well, he was fighting with two arms, but one hand.
Oh, my
If you
nigga.
watch it, he's using his arm.
Yo,
to
he's
hold the
using his
blade.
mouth, using his arm. Like that nigga just started swinging that,
nigga-
shit,
that nigga-
ripping
that
both
nigga
of them
was like-
shits.
He was like, "Oh, I recognize the sound of your movements now, man." That shit,
Yo, that shit was cold.
That shit kind of trash. The guitar was like, "This nigga turned my shit into a fucking Mozart song." The fuck?
Nah, bro.
Nigga was getting pressed, and that's when the war was happening. That was war.
My nigga
It
Zenitsu
was
said,
all hands.
Godspeed.
All hands
Lightning
on deck.
struck down and just zapped his ass over the docky and put pressure on her neck with that sword,
That
bro.
nigga Zenetsu was traveling 1,000 miles.
He said, I said the
Yeah,
yellow
facts.
flash. Huh?
Facts.
Niggas in the same spot. The whole
Yo.
time.
Nigga said, well, didn't he say like he can only do it 2 times a day?
Yeah, that's like he can keep doing the same move, but that one move was just more powerful than the other
Then when
move.
he finished, he said his legs were completely broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that shit, like he said, yo, he just started traveling all over the village. Let's go. But we're going to go discuss the
But
Trayvon.
like the whole time, though, I feel like they're just like in that.
Hang
same
on,
spot.
because we also got to discuss that man over there
All right, we
and
can
his
get to that.
bigotry
No, we can get well.
and his rhetoric.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
We're
Because we-
about to get to the conclusion. So then niggas fighting. They going to war.
Tanjiro said that he's gonna help.
Uzi over there got, hand in hand with Gyotaro. Gyotaro, cut that man eye off.
Mhm.
He said,
Slicing so like
he's still going, bro. He's still going.
That nigga was moving. Adrenaline pumping. That
Because
man
he was
was
already
moving.
dead, pretty much. So he was just like, all right, this is my
That
last
man
push.
moving. Then Tanjiro said, all right, bet we got to do it right here, right now. Jumped up. Thought he was going to get it clean, but man got something through his mouth. Pause. He got the poison.
that nigga said.
He got the poison. The poison sight.
Yeah.
Poison sight in his mouth.
And through the chin up into the mouth, bro.
Mhm.
And then that man Tanjiro said, we got to keep moving forward. Shh. On his neck. And now you're like, okay, now we got both of the necks being applied to right now.
Yeah.
But we're missing a piece. And that's when, Trayvon's boy, Inosuke.
Yes.
He said, came out of nowhere and said, bruh.
Nigga was coughing up blood the whole time. Said, man, I'm good, my boy.
Yeah, for the mountains, bro. I'm good.
Yeah, man, my-
That's like the equivalent. That's the equivalent of saying, "Yo, I'm from the hood, so I can get through anything."
That
I
man,
swear
that
it
man's
is.
heart was in his belly. He said, I'm good now.
At that point, that's what I thought too. He said he just shifted his
And
organs.
them niggas, they did it. And I was like, ain't no way.
Wait, I just realized. So Zenetsu's traveling 1 million miles per hour.
That's what I said. That's why I brought it up. And then no skill, like, I'm gonna catch up.
It's like what?
That's why I'm like, I'm like, Zenetsu had to be like relatively in the same spot, essentially.
It just felt like it kept moving and moving. That's
That's why
why.
just moving his sword so fast. That
Although he was slowing down, but like still, that's
that's what like he had to be relatively in the same spot.
But that
for
one
Inosuke to
shot-
catch up.
But they also had that one shot where you saw all their faces, like just
Oh, yeah.
applying. Like,
Beautiful.
that was a beautiful shot, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
Absolutely.
Animation was top notch
they,
on that.
They managed to finally cut
Ki-
off the demon's head.
And
Yeah.
killed them.
Finally.
And when you thought it was over,
And then, when you thought it was over,
that nigga said suicide bomb.
that man Uzi said, wake up.
yeah.
He said, run. Tanjiro was like, what?
All you saw was a bomb just
Nah, that man was
blow.
choking, bro.
And it ended. Each episode ended on a cliffhanger. And that episode ended, I said, ain't no way, bro. I said, they all,
Everybody did.
I said, they all dead, bro.
Yeah.
I had no clue what was about to happen. And then next episode, we saw Nezuko come out, do her little magic trick.
She can heal people now.
And yeah,
Well,
this
no,
is
she didn't heal them. She just killed the poison.
Yeah,
She
she
killed-
she destroyed.
Okay, yeah, healed
Yeah,
the
they were
poison.
not healed though. They're still
Yeah.
but
fucked up.
still though, like
Like if those niggas are bleeding out, she can't stop a nigga.
Yo,
from
she was
bleeding
she
out.
had to carry Chandro everywhere. Yo, she was just vibing that
about
entire.
time. Chandro been carrying that.
Then nigga should be leaking from his chin. I'm not gonna care.
Yeah.
Then
But that man was just, but Nezuko was just vibing that entire episode, bro. She said, "Oh, your man over there dying? Say less, I got it." There you go. He healed now.
Yeah, I was happy. I was so happy Uzi lived though, because I was worried that like I know it get dark, but I was worried that he.
Another Hashira down.
Yeah, I was like, not him. I said that's the drip Hashira right there, man. I said, please, not him.
Well, he down already. He said, I'm retiring, bro. I'm done."
That nigga
said, I'm done.
and him saying, "Yo, I can't even get my last words out." Is this serious?
His wife will argue. He's like, I'm just trying to tell you my last word before I leave this place.
He said, "All right, I'm out. I guess."
Are y'all serious? Right?
And then
Some shit Trayvon would say, low key.
No, for real.
we start to get into Gyutoros and Daki's backstory.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, man, that's crazy.
Yo, I crazy because everybody that was watching that posted the same shit on Twitter. That one, some dude that was happy and didn't see it get a shock face when they learned about Daki's and Gyutoro's backstory.
Yeah, I was like,
that shit hit a lot of niggas, but I said, that's
I was
sad,
like,
bro.
But it's crazy how like easily they, again, the parallels between them and like Tanjiro and Nezuko.
But Tanjiro was going to mourn a demon, bro. Name one demon he didn't mourn, bro.
Well, I mean, we'll see. Maybe he doesn't mourn a certain demon when he kills. I don't know. Don't say anything. I'm not gonna look at your face because I don't want no answers. Just don't say anything. but anyway, regardless, all I'm gonna say is that I think that the consistency in Tanjiro's character is something that I can appreciate.
Yeah.
He's growing as a character.
Yeah, but he's also consistent, like his humanity.
Oh yeah.
Like even facing these like most like devilish demons, he still retains his humanity.
But then I did feel bad for them too, because like Bull really did have a rough.
I mean, they definitely.
Yeah, he was born ugly and skinny and just he didn't stand a chance and he got bullied and shit. Yo.
Yeah, and then his sister was like probably like about to get raped or some shit. Okay, it was some crazy shit.
Yeah,
for her to like stab somebody in the eye for it was like because like obviously they were like in an entertainment district, so it was like
Yeah, it was like
prostitution.
Sorry,
sex work. It was sex work happening.
It was something crazy about to happen.
Yeah,
it was
like
probably
out of pocket.
yeah.
But the fact that
down.
the sister was like, oh no, I gotta stab this man in the eye.
Yeah.
The eye gotta go because you violated me in some way. It had to be like, out of pocket.
And they did then originally ran in the upper six at that time. Now back in the day, there was upper six, which is Domo, who's now upper two.
But no, remember his sister got burned.
Sister got burned.
Oh yeah, I forgot
this.
this.
Survived, though.
Yeah, sister got burned.
I forgot this did get burned. Thank you for reminding me.
The nigga got hit like back slice, but he was still fighting to the end.
But he's just bleeding now.
Yeah, he was still fighting to the end, and then Domo. Yeah, he showed up, offered them the
Blood of Muzan.
possibility of a better life, and then they're like, bro, we ain't got nothing else to live for, so fuck it.
Yup, and they went back to that district and murked everybody.
Yeah, did they kill everybody though?
Just about, bro.
They went back
and killed the people that made their lives miserable, bro.
Oh yeah.
And took over that shit.
Oh, that was actually in the show, but that's in the manga. That happened. It wasn't that. They're not going to explain it, but yeah, after they became demons, they said, "Fuck it."
They murked everybody.
But
Understandable.
were they merged as soon as they became demons?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they became merged later on.
Yeah,
That's
they probably decided to do it later on. But I guess it's interesting how. So did Doma also convert Daki as well?
Yeah.
Had to.
Okay.
Both, yeah.
Because
She was
Gyutoro
dying.
wasn't going to leave his sister behind, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying because we only see Gyutoro kind of touch, or I guess reach out to
Unless he
him.
would give it
I mean,
to
reach out to both. Like, they're
Yeah,
both
so
together,
I guess.
Yeah,
He turned both of them.
Right.
So I guess maybe because they were touching, is that why? Because there has to be a certain reason why
You
the
have to-
power.
Don't you got to inject the blood?
because they were at the same time and maybe they share the same blood art.
I feel like it's probably because they were like in contact when Doma.
Or who's to
gave
say
them-
Domo
gave
didn't
them
just
blood.
give the blood to Gyutoro and then he gave the blood to Muzan to Daki?
That's
and they
that's
both-
that's what I was saying.
Oh, that's what you're saying?
Maybe
Okay.
just because maybe they
That's what I said
same time.
earlier, but it seems like y'all said no. So I'm like, maybe Doma gave the both of them, but because they were touching.
It could have been either or. They never really explained how.
Yeah, but
how
I'm saying like because they were touching, that might be why you have to kill both of them at the same time. Is what I'm saying.
But I'm also wondering,
Or behead both of them at the same
Or
time.
shit because
maybe
of how they
she
merged.
killed them at the same time because they were like together at the same time. They both transformed. And
Yeah.
it caused it.
Yeah, I'm like, there has to be a certain reason for that connection because that's what made them such a problem. Like they were also powerful.
You couldn't
but like,
kill one without killing the other.
Exactly.
You had
That's
to
what
do
made
both.
them such a problem too. I feel like in addition.
But we know that the blood demon arcs are like kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I love it for sure. It's their power system essentially is very interesting.
I'm about to say Nezuko got exploding blood. One nigga could create poison. One girl could turn into Doc Ock. I mean, it's all over the place with them.
This nigga said Doc Ock. I hate this.
Yeah, but the one thing we do know about her belts is the more that they're away from her, the weaker she is.
Yeah, because she turned into a white hair
They're not
girl.
like shadow clones. They don't know.
Yeah, she turned white hair when she got all them belts back, and that's when she really wreaked havoc on them dudes.
That's when shit went crazy.
Yeah, that's when she turned up for maybe half an episode, and then after that, she got beheaded 4 times.
Stop.
It's actually a hater, bro.
She got
he's almost correct. He's almost very factual right there.
But in terms of the wrap up the last
She actually
episode,
got beheaded 3 times in total.
the first time,
first time by Uzi, second time again by Uzi, then
third time by Inosuke
No,
and
it was
Zenitsu.
again by Inosuke, and then it was again by Zenitsu.
Yeah, nah, it's just it's 4 times. Oh shit!
I was gonna let you rock.
got me on that.
You can argue 5 because she got her head cut off by Nezuko.
Nah, she got
Whole
a
time her
head.
head
She
was
got a head
just-
obliterated. They ain't cut off, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
It could be 4.5.
And then no, technically 6 because she was stopping on that spine.
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was like, yo, this is fun. I mean, keep doing this. But anyway, we gonna have the animation conversation.
Oh, so yeah, I think we should get to it. Huh?
So yeah,
Do we want to give our rankings or do we want to?
Nah, we can do that after.
Wait, rings or what?
Like, well, we like rate. I guess rate like Demon Slayer.
We going.
Season.
We going 1 to 10, or we going letter? We might as well do it. Let's letter.
Let's do it.
Let's do numbers. We
Number,
just gotta be
alright.
consistent how we do it.
All right.
yeah, I'll be consistent.
Well, what do we do for Arcane? When we did the ranking on that, did we do number or letters?
I forget.
All right.
It's okay.
I think we did letters.
I really don't remember
I think
either.
we did
You want
letters.
to do letters?
I know. I think we did letters. I don't know what. Wait,
I feel like we did do letters.
I feel like letters is the most consistent way.
Let's do letters.
All right.
Okay.
What's the highest? A plus?
It's S.
S?
S
See,
is the highest. in
and
anime.
that's I remember that conversation because I think S is
go ahead.
stupid.
Go ahead.
How's
So-
that stupid?
Anyway,
Explain why it's stupid.
no, I don't feel like it.
All right.
Anyway,
Okay, Riddler.
with the animation, my only problem is I don't like getting lost in the colors because it was beautiful, right?
Mhm.
Objectively, it was very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like getting lost in where we are in the environment, just having colors flashing. It's a beautiful fight, but I don't like getting lost in that. Like I like what Mappa does, where they consider the environment that they're in and they use everything like to their advantage. In Demon Slayer, everything else is phased out except for the characters that were involved, and that's it. And their art, their demon art or their sword art. And the same thing happened because Ufotable was notorious for this. There's the same thing happened in Fate Apocrypha, and I said this last time too. Yes,
Hold on.
the same thing happened in Fate Apocrypha.
Hold on. Be careful what you say.
That's worse though. But that's worse.
It is way worse, right? But the same thing happened. Did Ufotable do a Fate Apocrypha?
No, they didn't.
No.
Okay.
Your foldable did Zero and Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
And they did the same shit in Unlimited Blade Works too, with the whole color. It looks good, flashiness, and people fucked with that because it seemed like if you pictured yourself there in that environment,
Right.
you think that's how that shit would be looking if you were there. If you were just a bystander walking up and you see these niggas fighting, you see all these quick attacks and flashes and sparks, and I'm like, yo, that's how that shit would look. Like,
Of course. And I think this is where I started to ponder, like, why am I feeling this way? And it's just me personally, I want to see everything that's going on. Like, not how people gasp in Naruto. Like, I got to see every character to see what they're thinking and for them to say Naruto. I don't care. But for us to get lost in the colors, I don't enjoy that.
I have a rebuttal for you. For
Go
that.
ahead.
See.
Hey, let me give you my rebuttal
Go
because
ahead,
the difference between
Get him. Get him.
Mink mink. The difference between you brought up Mappa. Jujutsu Kaisen is a lit show. No question.
Amen.
The action is phenomenal.
Right.
No question.
Right.
But let's also think back to another show Mappa did. God of High School with their action. God of High School. God of High School and Jujutsu Kaisen are very similar in terms of action because they're not so much power based. Hey, let me explain what I mean. Even though we know some characters have powers, what do they mostly focus on both shows? Hand-to-hand combat. Nigga, what did you just sniff?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Nigga?
So sorry, Josh, because
No.
I just saw him sniff something. I was like, the fuck?
It smells like it's burning a little bit.
Let me see.
you were probably sitting on it, and it's not even like plugged in.
I unplugged it.
Go ahead.
So,
Please, Josh.
we got
audio
we're doing
podcast.
a quick burning check on some
Nah,
kind
that nigga's an arsonist.
of
Yo,
You sniffing it for a good minute, bro. Like you get high off the.
I got a very good.
guys, we have an audio podcast. You just do this later.
That nigga get high right
No, it
now.
wasn't burning. It was just hot.
Go ahead,
no,
Josh.
I just had to make sure it wasn't.
Go ahead, Josh.
All right, back.
Hey, boy, y'all gotta get your senses up.
Yeah, sure.
Nigga, we not Tanjiro or Wolverine, bro.
You right.
Go ahead with your take.
What was I about to say? Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen
You was about to say something about Mappa.
yeah, okay. Jujutsu Kaisen and Mappa and God of High School. All of them focused on basically hand-to-hand combat. Not saying that they don't got superpowers in the shows. It's just that their main focus has been hand-to-hand combat and weapons. And Ufotable, when it comes to Demon Slayer and Fate Zero and Fate Unlimited Blade Works, you have characters that have lots of powers and they showcase that power. So that's why it looks flashy and everything. So when individual, when you got flashy powers, like, yeah, we want to see the colorfulness, like the rainbow colors and the awesomeness and the visual effects and everything. Because
But it doesn't mean it's better though.
we have Fate Apocrypha is the key to
No.
that.
Okay.
Fate Apocrypha is key to that.
We're not talking about better.
But Ufotable proved that.
Talk
Okay.
about Trayvon's take on his film.
My preference, yeah. Like I understand your take, which is why I'm not slandering what happened. It's just I understand now. For example, I always enjoyed the taijutsu over, the other stuff, the more flashy stuff in Naruto.
Yeah.
That's just me. Like I enjoy hand-to-hand combat. When people are throwing hands and it's just back, like you can hear the blows.
Yeah.
That's all I'm for.
You should watch Dragon Ball then, not Dragon Ball Z.
I could care less about Dragon Ball Z, and I never will watch it.
My boy Gohan tough. In the beginning.
I could care less.
Debatable.
Don't he die?
No, that was
Team Gohan.
Teen Gohan was throwing hands
Jesus,
themselves, bro.
That's too confusing.
Technically, they all die.
About a dozen times.
Again,
About
I
a
don't
dozen
care.
times.
Like
Gohan technically never died.
Gohan never died.
Bro,
Adult Gohan died. Adult Gohan died. He got murked by 17, 18, nigga.
I'm not talking about.
Didn't Gohan die in the Kid Buu arc when they blew up the plane?
Yes, he died in that too.
Everybody died.
Yeah, but Goku and Vegeta. Well, Vegeta was dead.
He was already dead.
Vegeta was.
He was about to be dead times two.
Yo, that nigga did.
and this is why I'm not watching Dragon Ball.
You need to watch Dragon Ball, bro.
Bro, no.
It's a pioneer, bro.
Especially the dude died like 5 times. Why would I watch something like that?
But anyway, regardless, that's the point. So I understand Draymond's point, but for me, I feel like Ufotable still did a good job at like maintaining the background.
Raised the bar.
For the most part, within the animation, in my opinion.
I think so too.
I would just leave it,
And
it's
to
all
me,
in the eyes of the beholder.
for
But
someone
me, I feel
who,
like they did
for
good.
me and Sam contested it, we both read the manga, and you even showed up to text me like, "Yo, that shit." Some mangas actually got great action sequences where yet you can actually picture it. Sam Lee said me like, "Yo, that shit doesn't even compare to the manga. What they did doesn't even compare."
And so maybe that's another thing. Because it's still stuck in my mind when you said, "Oh yeah, I can visualize the manga panels." I'm like,
Yeah, you can visualize it.
Oh,
It's easy.
please, oh brother, like, shut up.
It's easy.
But
you never.
No,
You can't visualize. Yo, I
No,
can easily
bro.
read Attack on Titan.
I don't read.
All right, let's see this right.
Yeah, because you
I
lazy.
personally that like, and I was staying on this right.
Mm-hmm.
I personally feel like the Mike Guy versus Madara fight when he went 8 gates was better in the manga.
It was.
Than it was in the anime.
It was.
I feel like it was drawn better, and I felt like it was a better type of like lead up and emotion behind it because like and the manga was like you're like that was the end of a chapter, and I was like, oh, this man, like, this is it,
Right.
and it's like, but you know you're gonna die, and I was also just like the way to let up to it, like you saw him go 7 gates, and you saw him get fucked up, and it was back to back, like he has to go eat.
It didn't feel like it felt so stiff, like in the anime.
Happened. And I was like, but in the manga, it was like you saw like him fight Madara, and it was like 7 gates is not enough.
Yeah.
And he had to go eat, and it was like, and you could kind of tell like there was no return.
Even in Attack on Titan, like I said, you can easily visualize certain mangas if you watch the anime and you like listen to it enough and see the characters. Like, oh, okay, I could go read the manga. I can visualize what Eren Titan looks like. I can visualize what a punch thrown from Eren looks like and shit like that. It's not hard. Now, it does get crazy. Like when I read Black Clover, oh yeah, that shit get crazy with they action sequences, bro. Like that shit is hard to visualize because
Black Clover?
I hate Black Clover.
Black Clover manga is heat, bro.
Y'all actually make me hate Black Clover.
I actually heard the manga is really good.
The manga of Black Clover is fucking
or at least
heat.
like you like the art of the manga is like top tier.
Yeah, it's up there. It reminds me so much of Bleach, but like it's crazy.
But the arc that they were going into was heat.
Aren't they both mid tier?
What?
Bleach and Black Clover.
Shut your dumb ass up, nigga.
But yeah, I say that
What is your beef with Black Clover?
I just hate it. Like it's so trash. But I
really watching it.
so objectively, I'm going back to your manga point. So objectively, yeah, I'm sorry, I had to skip over.
Whatever.
I'm not talking about Black Clover. I understand your.
Huh? Are you good, bro?
My stomach.
If I hear that in the audio, I swear to God.
I was like, somebody's stomach going crazy.
Someone's stomach going crazy.
I understand your manga point, but I just can't see that for myself. That's all.
Have you tried to read a manga?
No, I'm not going to.
There you go.
You should read a manga.
There you go.
Because the reason why I say that is because you ever like read a book and then watched the movie?
No.
Damn, it's crazy.
I don't see
But like,
because why would I experience a story?
Okay, can I give you an example of the Champ? When I never read the Percy Jackson books up for the Percy Jackson movie. As crazy, as bad as that was, they were trash. The movies were trash. It was to picture the characters in the book. And I kind of now I can get it. And I read the books because I pictured it because the movie sometimes
before after the movies.
I read the books after the movie.
Oh man,
I know it was trash,
but the thing the movie did is that they made Annabeth. Her character design is completely different. Annabeth is a girl who has blonde hair.
I didn't notice that. I was confused why that.
Her character that has like brunette hair. I like Annabeth's main trait is that she has blonde hair. Blonde hair.
Something else too in the movie.
I can also give you another examples with the Hunger Games too.
And that was my example. I was gonna say Hunger Games because I tried to watch Hunger Games because I read all 3 books. I tried to watch it. I couldn't. Yeah, I read all 3 books.
I know. He always said, "Yeah."
Like that.
I know. I don't have time to read it anymore, but like I've read all 3 books and I couldn't watch the first movie. I couldn't get through like the first 10 minutes of the first movie.
Love the movies and I went right to the books, bro.
Like it took me. I couldn't do it.
It felt like it wasn't good enough, or
I
didn't represent it well.
I don't know. I just didn't like the movie.
You didn't like seeing Jennifer Lawrence?
I just didn't want to see the movie again after reading it.
I didn't read Hunger Games, but I read all the Percy Jackson books, and like I remember the first one I was like, no, and then the second one I was like, no, and I was like, if they get to like the later books, like I remember reading them, I was like
when it picks up on Battle of the Labyrinth.
Yeah,
I think
the Labyrinth is crazy.
It like Battle of the Labyrinth was like my favorite of the series.
Then, the last book is crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy too.
The last book is freaking crazy.
Oh yeah, I read them at my grandmother's house. I was in that shit.
You meet Hades' child, and Hades' child go crazy. I was like,
my boy Nico.
Yeah.
You know,
that nigga had the power of the shadows.
You know he's gay, right?
Is he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Anyway, yeah, I have a small sample size, but I just don't enjoy it.
I didn't know that, so I'm actually surprised.
So so there's Percy Jackson, and then there's like the author wrote more books.
The Red Pyramid.
Well, no, that's the Egyptian.
Is that the Egyptian one?
That's the Egyptian
yeah,
one.
I hated that one because we read that in class, bro. I hated that.
All the series are good, but the continuation of Percy Jackson is the I forget what it's called.
I remember you.
I forget. I read it years ago.
I remember you telling me that.
From the Roman side, and essentially it's like you know how Percy Jackson saved the day in like I think it was New York. Over there on the other side of like I think it was like California, the son of Zeus is the hero of that side. So then they're like all meat and stuff, and you know, there's like the
So it's like an alternate reality or something like
not
that.
alternate reality. It's just like there's Greek, because all they know is like Greek gods. So like
Yeah.
you know, like
Like the son of Zeus was in
Zeus.
California.
Yeah, but he's not Zeus. He's I forget the Roman name for Zeus.
Jupiter?
But no, I don't think it's Jupiter. Is it Jupiter?
The Roman gods are similar to the Greek gods. They just named that some of the name of the
It's a
planets.
totally different name, man.
And maybe it is Jupiter.
Because I know Egyptian is Ra.
It might be Jupiter potentially. I forget, but like the son of Zeus, but it's like the Roman version or whatever.
Oh, okay.
They say that they're over there, and then go over their experience or whatever. But it's also like that tension of like who's stronger between like Percy and the other guy, and it's like it's kind of close. It's
I gotta check those out.
It's actually pretty fire. I will recommend reading.
I have heard the later books get even crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely fire, and it like carries on like the story of like the different characters or whatever.
Mm.
Or whatever.
I have heard that like I know he did a little bit more of the Egyptian and then went into more back.
Also, I'm pretty sure Nico's whole thing was that he had a crush on Percy. I'm pretty sure they mentioned that.
You talking about? I'm gonna look at these books.
Nico, I do remember Nico. Nico was cool though.
The son of Hades got his name is Nico. He was also one of my favorite characters. But his whole thing was like he had a crush on Percy.
I didn't know he was gay at all. I didn't know all these years, bro.
He had a crush on Percy.
So how are we gonna relate this back to Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. But we do Percy Jackson some other time. For sure.
Yeah,
They did announce the new series, so
yeah. I hope it's
I
good.
did hear about that
I hope
too.
it's good because I love the book so much. But
Movies were decent.
You said they're making a series.
yeah, Disney Plus has got
That
the
shit might be hot.
yeah, it can be. It has potential.
Oh, it was the series of. Sorry, it was.
Yes, man. Sam is currently doing research on his phone
Hey, bro.
for our audio audience.
Bro, we'll figure it out later. We don't need. This does not need the.
No, because some of them had some nice ass like fire cover arts.
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
all right.
so,
So we're gonna give grades and then.
So the
wrap up?
animation for Demon Slayer was absolutely like fire.
It was fire.
Set the bar.
In my opinion,
I think in my opinion
it
too.
sets-
To me, Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 is going to have to come out swinging because right now them Demon Slayer and Juju are going to be carrying. And we still got to see what Chainsaw Man and the rest of them bring. But those two right now are the two head horses in anime.
So to add to that, I think that Demon Slayer's animation is fire. But my only thing is that my only worry is that it could get maybe a little Dragon Ball Z-ish because it just. I'm not saying it will, and I really hope it doesn't. But if they just start showing like explosions and flashes of stuff, that's when you get into like Dragon Ball Z zone.
I disagree.
In a way,
because even though they got the explosion and flashes, they were still going toe to toe with their swords, bro. Yeah. They were still going slices and slices.
Yeah, like Naruto and Sasuke, right? But you were complaining about that, right?
I never complained about that.
What? Are you serious?
I never complained about the Naruto and Sasuke.
Bro, you literally said, yo, they was going to the moon and whatnot. Like,
yeah, because that shit didn't feel realistic enough anymore.
No. I do agree. Naruto at a certain. I feel like Naruto should have ended after. Like, Madara should have been the final villain.
Dang, we talked about that, yeah.
Should have been.
I told you that.
I told you that.
Okay, who cares who told who that?
I told you that.
Okay.
I'll put you on.
Naruto's still not.
But yeah, I think that Boruto should have been everything related to Kage.
And I agree with Sam with that because.
You agree with me.
No.
Okay, I don't give a fuck.
But I think Madara should have been the end. And then
yes.
Like Boruto, something happened where.
Because when they started adding all these aliens and parasites and we going to the moon and we got to fight an alien with the Byakugan. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on anymore?
The Suzuki God.
Like, this shit doesn't even... This, at this point, feels like it's Naruto mixed with Dragon Ball Z.
But anyway, Demon Slayer.
I'm just saying, these niggas supposed to be ninjas. And then niggas fighting aliens. That's all I got to say.
Well,
they're gonna go to another planet.
Dang.
They're gonna go to another planet. Watch.
I thought they already did. Anyway, but
they went to the moon. They ain't go to another planet yet.
Demon Slayer.
Oh, no, technically, they went to the...
Sasuke did.
Yeah, to the...
Oh, the Suzuki homeworld?
No, that wasn't their homeworld, though. That was, I guess, another... Was that another dimension?
I guess it had to be another dimension.
Another dimension.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, Demon Slayer.
I think that Demon Slayer's animation is top tier. And
yes.
I think it's going to pave the way for the future of animation. The only worry is that studios are going to try to mimic it, and it won't.
Most likely. I kind of agree with Mo.
Well, I don't think Jujutsu Kaisen mimicked it. I think Jujutsu Kaisen just has a style.
Oh, I think...
I'm saying, like, Jujutsu Kaisen followed a similar type of hype. Like, because we never seen in an anime like Demon Slayer until Demon Slayer, and then when I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen, I was like, I feel
And
like
most people never did movies that were based off canon
Yeah.
till
Yeah.
Demon Slayer.
And I felt like Jujutsu Kaisen was following that wave, and then also Demon Slayer was one of the very first anime where like My Hero had a similar effect, but like that was the first time I ever seen people like Demon Slayer the best anime out here.
Yeah.
People did that about My Hero, but like it was like not as much people. But then Demon Slayer was like kids was just like, let's get every little
So
nigga.
I think the animation of Demon Slayer makes it very easy to watch.
And then Jujutsu Kaisen has the same
season one.
effect,
Yeah.
but darker. But I don't know, they're
that-
both dark, but they're dark in different ways.
Nah, Jujutsu Kaisen for like it's gonna get hella dark
Yeah.
than Demon Slayer.
I love it,
Slayer,
Yeah,
dark
but
too.
I feel like Demon Slayer my ass should be darker, which is the
You
crazy
really think so?
I think
I really don't know from what we saw.
From what we see and what y'all be telling me about how crazy it gets.
It get dark, but think about what we saw in the first couple, not the first part one of Jujutsu Kaisen. Think about that. Remember how they met that homeboy that we thought was gonna be an important part of the story, and he was getting bullied and shit.
Oh yeah.
He was getting cigarette burns on his face. They killed his mom. Like, yo,
I know.
that shit took, and then he got murked, bro. Then he turned into a monster. It's like that shit went hella dark within 5
I know.
episodes.
I was saying we saw Rengoku die and we seen Uzi Lee get his eye slashed off.
But I feel like Demon Slayer is different in a way of like.
Demon Slayer is definitely oriented to kids to a certain extent.
Oh yeah, it is.
But I feel like Demon Slayer is dark in a way of like, it's like. It's a little bit similar to like.
Is it dark? How many
AOT
people
dark.
gonna die?
AOT dark is like it just gets more and more like it just gets worse and worse and worse. Like,
Yeah.
there's no good moment.
AOT is like the darkness of humanity.
Yeah.
Like AOT, really, the first 21 minutes of the show was like happiness, and then once the
Colossal.
the colossal titan kicked on the wall, everything just hit the fan.
Yeah.
Everything went, and that's how I felt like AOT was different in this dark because there's no happy moments after that. I feel like that's what Demon Slayer. Once we got introduced to demons, and it's just like who's next, who could die next, who could die next. With Jujutsu Kaisen, it's like it's not necessarily a question of who can die next. It's like okay, like we're going to get deeper and deeper into the situation of like learning more about curses.
Right.
Why is this bull who has all these fingers is such a big problem?
Right.
Is this bull like Karama?
Right.
Like, the way it's coming off, then nigga not gonna turn into
Shit, the
a nice
movie
guy.
looking crazy
That nigga
already.
actually evil,
Yeah.
and like it just explaining the story of like why are so many things messed up, and also difference with Jujutsu Kaisen is there's a nigga in the show who's OP, and there seems like there's nobody can beat him.
Oh, you
And
talking
then-
about Gojo?
And why is that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, but then with Demon Slayer, there's not necessarily an OP nigga that we know that's like invincible. Like, okay, Muzan.
Muzan.
But then we know that at the end of the day, they're going to get to a certain point where they can fight Muzan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know that.
I mean, like
You know that
the
you
show
know,
Demon
but here's the
Slayer,
thing. You
obviously
know,
gonna fight
Yeah,
Muzan.
let me
okay,
put it like this. Let me put it like this. You know, Muzan's gonna be the final threat.
Yeah, like it's like you know,
But you don't know who's gonna be the final threat in Jujutsu Kaisen.
But you
we
gonna-
don't know if it's gonna be Sukuna or not.
Well, I'm saying you could argue is the the guy's name is
Sukuna? Yeah.
I haven't watched it in like a while, so I
Yeah.
forget. But I'll say I'll say the demon.
You can say the same thing about Naruto. We thought that Kurama was gonna be the final end game for Naruto when all was said and done.
I
That's
always thought it was gonna be pain.
I feel like it was supposed to be Motto the whole time because they built Motto up as the end
don't
game.
think
At one point we thought, it was
but
gonna be
okay,
pain.
how about this? How about we go back to OG now? So we all thought it was gonna be Orochimaru until we met the Akatsuki.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh,
Yeah,
these niggas gonna be the end game."
Yeah, sure. For sure. But I feel like in the moment we wouldn't have known, but they've been setting Motto up since the beginning of time.
But the thing is, did
Because
you know,
the whole thing is like, yeah, this is one nigga that's like he stands out in history.
yeah,
it's
but
crazy.
did you think that it was actually gonna be the real Madara at some point?
I mean,
Well, you thought at the time it was the real Madara that he somehow survived.
I figured it would have been a descent or something. That's why I was thinking it might be Sasuke potentially then. But
A lot of people thought, well, he ended up being that, but everybody thought
in a
that
way.
okay, it was the final battle would be Sasuke and Naruto going to end each other's lives or something like that.
Yeah.
But they get back to the point, the finger nigga in Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah.
or whatever. The way they going about it, they make it seem like because even I remember there was a scene where Gojo was like when they asked Gojo if
He's stronger.
with the 24 fingers or not, and he was like, "You guys are still."
He said maybe. He wasn't
He
even
did
sure.
say maybe.
No, he said, it'd be a tough fight, but I win.
Yeah, I think he was like, yeah, think I gotta do it. So I feel like
I thought he
they're
just said that with half. Like he didn't even say with all of them.
No,
he
I
just said
think
like
I think
half.
said
You know, he
all.
did say because they did pose that question to Gojo, bro.
He said, I think I still win.
He a little cocky in that, but
So-
at the end of the day, we
so,
still
like, the
don't
way-
know if he could beat him.
Yeah.
But
so,
it's
like,
a possibility
the way-
because we saw in the second episode that
So
he
the
was
way they
throwing
were
hands.
the way they were setting it up though, it was like it seems like they're not that that's battle may or may not happen, but like they're setting up as that like that nigga, the finger nigga, is gonna be the big bad guy.
We don't even know
because there's nobody else.
Here's one more
There's
thing.
nobody else that's on this level.
This isn't a spoiler because this is what I got from my own research.
Other than
and theory.
Gojo.
Hey, this is what I also got from watching the movie trailers. And that one nigga that got the long black hair,
Yeah.
that's working behind the scenes and plotting with the enemy.
He has history.
He has history with Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen High. So he may, for all we know, he could be the main threat in all this shit.
Potentially, but we know at least in terms of power though, he's not the most powerful.
We don't know his backstory yet.
He's not because he was the most powerful. He would have ended Gojo. They literally stay away from Gojo because they're like, nah, he will defeat all of us.
It go back to that.
Remember they had a meeting in the cafe?
Yeah.
They said don't fight Gojo.
And the nigga said, this coming from me.
Here's one more thing. It goes back to what you said when I posted that visual art for the season 2 with the dude holding the cube.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read nothing about this, so I don't know.
I think they're gonna try to steal him.
Exactly.
Because that's the only thing I feel like you could do with a nigga like that.
Exactly. So that may be the only way to keep Gojo out of this shit. Is like,
which I feel like is probably gonna happen because otherwise, what's the point of the story?
I've heard some people who read the manga tell this to me like, yo, they said that when they did that baseball shit, that was the last time them motherfuckers ever happy, bro. Them motherfuckers got that shit hit the fan for them motherfuckers after that.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, don't say nothing.
I didn't read. That's all I'm saying. That's like I don't know what else happened, bro.
That's fine. No, that's fine. But I feel like at some point in the story, Gojo can't be relevant. Either Gojo can't be relevant or Sukuna. Oh,
Yes.
Sukuna. It's Sukuna. I remember now. Sukuna.
We said it
No, I just had to remember myself.
like 3 times. All right.
I hear your logic. It just
No, I get you. It doesn't fit your narrative.
But Sukuna, either Gojo has to be gone or Sukuna has to be present.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the only way the story can advance.
Yeah.
Because we don't even know, even if they're both present at the same time, who's gonna win?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it'd probably be Gojo. The way Gojo was talking, I feel like it'd probably
We'll
be
see.
Gojo.
But he's ultra cocky, so like
Yeah, but he can
He
also
is.
back up.
yeah, he can.
But he also fought the volcano nigga, and the volcano nigga said he's like the strength of like what, 6 fingers?
Bro, we don't even know after that point. Yeah.
Gojo cooked them. And
Gojo could have didn't try. That's why I'm like imagine 3 of those volcano niggas. I feel like Gojo will still win.
We'll see.
Regardless.
We'll
but
see.
we don't know. But even when he was fighting the tree,
Yeah.
the tree demon was like, oh, I want no smoke.
Yeah, nah.
He's about to cook the tree demon.
That man left immediately.
I think it's a woman.
Oh,
I feel like it's a moment because of Mother Nature.
I
didn't make that comparison, but that's actually a good thing. That's actually a good look.
It's a they. They don't.
Who is?
The trees.
Let's not.
Let's not go down that path, man.
Let's go to Demon Slayer rank.
So back to Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But with Demon Slayer, we don't know. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen different because we know there's an OP nigga. It's like Saitama. Saitama we know is OP.
yeah, but Saitama's OP is different. Saitama OP.
He's a gag character,
Yes,
bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Gojo we know is OP, and we're like,
Gojo's OP, but it's like
He's important to the story.
Forces are against him. Maybe ties could shift. Saitama's like no matter what you put against that nigga,
Yeah.
thank God he'll win.
that's true. But then with Muzan, we know at a certain point there will be a time when they fight him and he will be defeated.
Well, so with Muzan so far, at least anime only, we know that at some point Muzan has been either close to being defeated, or at least he fears something.
He's only been.
It seems like he's been close.
He's only been near defeated by one dude.
I say anime only, nigga. Please, if you know you.
But they already showed
some
it.
nigga from the past.
Yeah,
but they already showed.
I'm saying we don't know for sure.
And then there's
This
a
is
reason
an
why.
anime
No.
only assumption. I know. I hear what you're saying. This is the anime only assumption.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
It's not even an assumption when they.
No.
All right, whatever.
I hear what you're saying.
But like I guess
It's not an assumption though when they said it.
We know Muzan is OP, but we know that there is There's an end game. Like we know that they're going to fight him and they're going to beat him at some point.
Well, we don't know.
I agree, but at the same time, you read the manga.
It's not that they're gonna beat him. It's the question is who gonna fucking survive after they beat him or get to him.
It's like watch. Okay,
but you know Muzan's gonna be the final threat.
You're watching the journey at the end, but you know at some point that Aang was going to fight the Fire Lord. You didn't know he was going to survive.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yes, you did.
They literally said,
"Fans know that you a dumbass."
I thought he was going to fight the leader of the Earthbender.
All right,
okay,
all right.
bro.
Okay, all right.
I'm trolling.
It'd have been a major letdown if he never fought the Fire Lord.
Exactly.
We know at some point they're going to fight Muzan.
Yeah.
We don't know if they're going to win.
It's the difference between
happen, but we know that they're going to fight.
It's a difference.
We know it's going to be Tanjiro and somebody else because Tanjiro the main character.
There's a difference between an end game and the journey. Like the Demon Slayer is the end game. Like you know the end game is fucking Muzan. The journey is like Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, even One Piece. You don't know who these motherfuckers are going to fight come the end of this shit, bro.
It could be somebody hidden or somebody we don't think is going to be. Because like think about Jujutsu Kaisen. It could be you're like okay, it could be Sukuna, but the thing is, could it be that Sukuna turns Itadori into like
a demon or a curse,
and I take someone over him, or is it going to be Itadori versus Sukuna? Is it going to be Gojo versus Sukuna?
We'll see.
Or is it going to be that Sukuna, like, or is Gojo going to be the actual villain? Like, we don't know, like, what actually.
Oh yeah, Gojo could have his own reasons to do it.
Gojo, because remember, Gojo wants to get rid of the upper people because he feels like they trash.
Yeah,
so we don't know if Gojo's actually evil.
He probably could do it too.
He 100% could do it. So like that's what I'm saying. Was the Jujutsu Kaisen? It's like it's so many moving pieces and we don't know what's going on. Where Demon Slayer, we know there is an end game. We have no idea what the end game could be, and that makes the show, I think, a little bit
relatable,
but also different because it's like Demon Slayer. You know something's gonna happen. You know there's gonna be something.
There's a beginning and an end.
Yeah, there's an expectation.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be met. But Jujutsu Kaisen, you
really don't know. Yeah, but yeah, to wrap this up, where are we at?
We are at hour 20.
Yeah, we could.
So let's wrap it up. Let's get the ratings in for Demon Slayer Entertainment District arc.
What are you saying? Letters or
letters?
Let's go with letters. Let's stick with letters.
I say A-.
Are we doing S2?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't think it's gonna be an S because I don't think it's an S. I think it's like
what's the highest possible grade?
S plus.
S plus.
S. I guess S plus. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
That's like reserved though.
So what you say?
I say A-.
A minus.
All right, I'll go. Josh.
What you want to say?
For me, I would say I'm gonna give it an A.
I was gonna go A too.
I give that.
I'm gonna give it an
A. I was gonna go A.
Sense.
I wasn't gonna go no higher than an A because
I wouldn't go no higher than A just because literally 3 to 4 episodes, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, the minute you be an A plus, you gotta start hit. You gotta hit on all cylinders,
I also
bro.
understand it had to be some type of build up, so I'm not mad at it. But
Yeah.
the A is still great.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, Demon Slayer, to me at least, was going hand in hand with Attack on Titan for most of its time being on.
Enjoyability.
Nigga, you on record said, bro. He said, bro, I miss a Demon Slayer.
Enjoyability wise, I feel like that it was up there with Attack on Titan.
And I think like
niggas are calling it peak fiction, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of people slander Demon Slayer for not being as complicated in terms of storytelling.
And that you don't always need that, and that always hurts a lot of shows than they think.
No, that's complicated though, and that's for real.
Yeah, I think it's added more levels to the story, but I feel like Demon Slayer at this point still
and you gotta also understand sometimes when you're overcomplicated,
I ain't done.
It hurts. I know I'm about to go back to you, but when you're overcomplicated, it does hurt a show. Here you go.
I know I'm cutting you off.
I know, but shut up. Like
I know. I was saying, yeah, shut up.
It's my turn. Anyway, I think that Demon Slayer knows this lane and is doing it at such an efficient level.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, because I don't think it's overcomplicated.
Demon Slayer is Zenitsu. It's got that one move, but it's gonna do that move to the best of its ability.
Yeah,
it's an A-, but I do think it's a little bit overrated.
I can see it.
I think it's perfectly rated.
I think when it
complicated.
I think when it stepped into the scene, I think it was overrated because of the animation.
Yeah,
but now I think the animation
it has great story, great characters, great action.
Now I'm more
great music.
Demon Slayer.
But the reason why I say I don't think Demon Slayer can get more.
Yo, the intros haven't missed yet, bro.
They haven't. But I'm saying I think why Demon Slayer cannot get more think about Attack on Titan. there was shit that we saw like episode 2 when we saw some of the actual Titans that were actually in the drawing. Come to find out that they were some of the traitors against Marley when his dad was about to get
Okay,
turned.
here's the thing.
That's deep as shit.
Yeah.
That is deep as shit, but that also is going to hurt you. So, and I'm not saying always hurt you.
It can.
I'm not. Yeah, thank you. It can, because I've seen shows that do that overcomplicated shit
That's true.
and then come back and leave us fucking confused, and we're like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
But
It's high risk, high reward.
Some hit, some miss. I'm not saying it depends. You gotta be willing to take that gamble.
Yeah.
A show that missed what could be Naruto in the end. We got the let up to Madara and we're like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
But then when they
Naruto.
brought in Kage, it's like, all right, this shit too much.
Yeah.
I'll say that shit that also hit too was Code Geass with the well, straight I didn't finish it, but you obviously know the story about the father and all that.
Well, you can say it kind of got complicated when he lost his memory.
Like even Full Metal hit what they did a lot overcomplicated. They started getting a little bit complicated with their shit with
His father walling out too in Kogia.
he is.
So real quick, Demon Slayer right now. Do you think it'll be in the top 5 anime discussion for 2022?
for Afro anime or like for everybody.
in general,
For,
yes.
for Afro anime.
Yes.
In general, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be up there.
But I think that
I'm saying absolutely yes because it might be my top 3.
I gotta reevaluate. I ain't gonna lie. Demon Slayer making me Demon Slayer is making me reevaluate my top 5, bro.
Jujutsu's not coming out, so now I'm like,
It ain't coming out till 2023.
yeah. And we talk
It's
about
a whole
all
year, bro.
time, we talk about all time list too. It's climbing.
It's like Demon Slayer. By the time Demon Slayer done, it might be in my top 10 all time.
Demon Slayer is climbing, and it's probably my top 10 right now.
That's like top 10 all time. But in terms of I've previously said Demon Slayer right now is the face of anime.
It's like Haikyuu and Fate Unlimited Blade Works range at this point. So we gotta see.
Fate was in your Unlimited Blade in your honorable mentions.
I'll say it's like I think it's below there.
Is it in your like 6 to 10 area?
Yeah. Demon Slayer is legit in my 6 to 10.
I can see it.
Yeah. For now it's at my 6 to 10. So like it's probably like in the Haikyuu. I think Haikyuu is better, at least right now.
Demon Slayer?
Yeah. I think Haikyuu is better right now. Also, Haikyuu has multiple.
Well, some of your shows are either done or like have established seasons.
I'm saying Demon Slayer is at the point where it can be in the conversation.
Yeah,
to me.
It's tough. Like Demon Slayer definitely to me will be top 10 somewhere, maybe top 5 depending where everything else go.
Top 5 potentially, but we'll see. I'm not gonna make that decision.
It depends on where everything else go for the rest of the shows.
It depends, but if they keep it up like this, bro, it'll be hard.
They gotta tell they set a bar for themselves. I'm curious what they're gonna do for next season.
But the thing is, we said the same thing about the movie, and I feel like they exceeded the movie.
What, Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. Dude, Juju got a bar to set.
Jujutsu movie going. I feel like this, and I already heard the movie crazy.
Yeah, the motherfuckers going crazy.
Yes.
That's what I need.
It's a prequel to the whole story. So every character on there is like junior or freshman.
Yeah,
but we're gonna see why he changed color mask or color Jones.
Gojo.
Oh yeah.
It's black now, right? I feel like it signifies something.
It does signify something,
I'm
bro.
gonna go from white to black now. Fuck this shit. Black mask, man.
It does signify something. You just don't do that. They don't change colors in anime just like that, bro.
Something like
It had to be like death.
Yo, and the fact that we meeting this nigga that can summon a cursed spirit.
black
Yo.
mask energy.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
but all right, man, I'm hungry. So
Yeah,
You hungry again?
I didn't eat.
You didn't eat?
No.
Anyway, let's wrap it up. Thank you.
Nah.
Thank you for listening to the Afro Anime
Got tacos at
Podcast.
home.
Shit.
You trying to share?
All right, y'all
Nah,
niggas
bro, I'm good.
Y'all niggas, we wrapping up. We
Hey,
wrapping
man.
up.
All right.
Tacos about to go stupid.
Yo, if you're listening to this on Apple,
gang shit, nigga.
if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, hit that follow button, hit that
on
like button.
Spotify, you can leave a ratings now on Spotify for a podcast.
Yeah, leave a rate, and if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and then go to the IG, hit that follow button. Stay
And
up to
honestly,
date.
interact with us on IG. I know we ain't drop episodes in a minute, but we're gonna get back to
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was on a hiatus.
we was on a 100 hiatus, so we getting back to it for sure.
Came back.
We getting back to it for sure.
No comment.
But thank you for listening to Afro Anime out.